Welcome to an overview of networked media systems. Simply put, networked media systems are audio and/or video equipment that reside on an organization's Ethernet network. Traditional AV implementations typically were isolated systems that supported a small number of rooms close together. As a company's AV needs grew, additional isolated systems were installed, often by different AV integrators using different equipment and controls. One end result was higher costs, because duplicate hardware was required and there was significant labor involved for pulling miles of cable and conduit. Different software used for design and control led to higher training costs and required more time from system administrators to maintain each system. Networked media systems are the natural evolution away from isolated systems and are designed to maximize system resources while making system administration easier. Among the benefits are simplified system design and installation, the ability to share processing resources over the network, flexible methodology, easier expansion into new areas and buildings, and a reduced need for cable, conduit, and equipment, making installations better for the environment. There are 4 possible configurations of networked media systems regarding the placement of DSP and I/O: centralized, distributed, hybrid, and decentralized. In a centralized configuration, all of the DSP is in one physical location. As the responsibilities for AV and IT continue to converge, it's becoming more common to house the DSP in a server room. By housing the DSP in an unoccupied space, as opposed to, say, a conference room, it becomes easier to perform any necessary maintenance or upgrades. Expansion into new areas is also simplified by having to install I/O endpoints only. A distributed configuration involves multiple physical locations of DSP placed closer to the I/O endpoints and is often utilized in instances where buildings are separated by large distances. In some cases, organizations may entirely prevent audio transport protocols from passing over their WAN connections. Centralized system control, however, can still be maintained via virtual private network or VPN connections. A hybrid configuration takes elements from both a centralized and distributed system. The most unique feature of a hybrid system is that you can have both DSP and I/O at an endpoint. In the case of Biamp's Tessera family, a server I/O can not only act as an I/O endpoint, but can also serve the DSP needs of other I/O on the system. As with the other configurations, expansion into new areas is still very simple, having to install I/O endpoints only. A decentralized configuration, like Biamp's Vocia family, puts DSP at all of the endpoints. The system distributes the demand for DSP across the network, sharing resources between devices as required. This configuration is an excellent choice for both critical paging systems and life safety paging systems, each of which have rigorous requirements for system availability and operation in times of emergency. If any device fails or becomes disconnected from the system, the remainder of the system continues to function properly. With networked media systems, the days of multiple isolated systems and miles of cable are gone. Now, remote systems can be combined into a single network that shares processing power and resources. Installations are faster and more cost-effective. Upgrades or expansions are easier, and administrators spend less time maintaining the system.